My name is Craig Gradidge. I was born in Durban at Addington Hospital, to be precise, near the beach. My dad had died at a fairly young age. I think I was 5 years old. So, there was no pocket money, there was no luxuries, things like that. Well, I learned fairly young that I had to work for whatever it is that I wanted. Got a job as a paperboy. Then I got a job as an usher in the bioscope, as we used to call it. And if I wasn't doing that, I was offering to do gardens or wash people's cars or things like that. So, but always kind of, looking for opportunities to make money.
My name is Gradidge-Mahura, born and bred in Afrikaans in the Northwest. It was a beautiful upbringing. I was a lover of football. I not only played football, I was always in the stadiums, not just watching, but selling stuff. So I think my spirit of entrepreneurship kind of just started way back then. I was always hustling, as they say today, in Joburg terms.
Yeah, I need breakfast, huh?
2 years before and leading up to 2007, when we were still at Old Mutual, was the season of public BEE deals. I think there was Tembeka Capital had launched, MTN Asonge had launched, Putumanati had launched. So there were a lot of these blue chip companies that were coming out and offering the black public shares to participate in the BEE schemes. But a lot of people were not taking up the opportunity that at least we were seeing.
We had also, funny enough, both read a statistic that had come out a few months before that, would show that the average financial advisor in South Africa was 52 years old, white, male, Afrikaans speaking. And so that was where the advice was coming from, but the market wasn't there. The market was changing, and the market was young, black, professional. We felt that we needed to get in and start changing the conversation.
We needed to get out there and tell people about investments, about these deals, and about how to create wealth in general.
One of the strategic decisions Kagisho and I had taken was that we would not do what traditionally happens in this market, where you would go and sell these expensive products that paid you very quickly. But the kind of products that you had to sell were not good for our clients, or were not good for people in general.
The way we've structured the business is that the client sits at the center of our business.
I have worked in wealth management for more than 20 years. I've never seen the financial advisor doing financial planning with the client. We at Gradidge-Mahura do full financial planning and retirement planning, and we do financial review every year for the client to see how it goes with their monies.
I was looking to invest some money, and a friend of mine told me about the company and introduced me to Virif, and that's where I started. You take such a real interest in what is going on and gives you the confidence to carry on. I outperform the market, which is incredible in today's economy, so I haven't even looked around anywhere else. They've done my will, plus they've organized for me to get an income every month. Makes me sleep very well at night.
As people of color, we were taught the best banking is your mattress banking. Only 20% of black people have retirement annuities in place. More than 40% of women across South Africa don't have savings or financial plans in place whatsoever.
South Africans are just notorious for not saving enough at all. 80% of our cash goes to servicing debt, and often terrible debt. So it's credit cards, it's store cards, which are essentially credit cards. 6 to 10% maximum of people retire comfortably, and that just simply needs to change. So we've got a lot of young people that we've brought into our business that we are training to become fully fledged financial planners and advisors in the future, and that we're hoping they will be the ones that pick up the younger generation, create better investors for South Africa as a whole.
Different age groups are walking into Gradidge-Mahura and asking for help, because we are reaching out to our people and saying, hey, come save. There's new opportunities, there's growth. We've got a CEO as a client at Gradidge-Mahura and your typical cleaner.
There were 2 security guards that I bought Cecil shares for. Knowing how that Cecil thing played out in the end, he probably earned a lot more money in September than he did his entire life. And I think just the fact that we could impact in a very real way on people's lives, I think that gives us more satisfaction than any profit number or any kind of assets under management number. It's the real impact that you have on people.
When we started the business, we were very much describing ourselves as a black wealth management business, servicing the black professional market. But what we found over time, that in general, South Africans actually don't care how black or white a business is. At the end of the day, people are chasing expertise, people are chasing advice, people are chasing service. And that's what they tend to find in our business.
Obviously, you can see it's organized disorder, but I know where everything lies, and this is how I operate normally. Moteko actually means house in Setswana. We are into quantity surveying, construction project management, and program management. We started off with Gradidge-Mahura in 2008. We were expanding, therefore we needed to create benefits for our employees, and they came in and provide the provident fund. It's always about your interest. It's almost a personal type of relationship. And I think that is how you want to relate to your wealth management company.
I think at the end of our first year, we managed something like 10 million in client money, which is very little. And I'd say by the end of our first 5 years, that had grown to about 160 million. And at the end of 10 years, they've grown to 900 million. So it's certainly exponential growth. But I think what's special to us is the fact that we've built a South African business, because those assets have come from across the population spectrum, across the age spectrum, across the gender spectrum, and we have a client base that we're very proud of.
For upstarts like myself, one of the things that I've appreciated about Gradidge-Mahura is they understand that volatility is what drives a lot of the choices that I make. When I finally made the decision that I was now going to go on my own, I realized that I needed partners like Gradidge-Mahura Investments who would say to me, Masedi, it is best that you consider doing things in this particular way. The help and assistance and guidance I've received from Gradidge-Mahura has given me more freedom. And that is because I now no longer have to worry as much about financial matters and the future and what that looks like.
Yeah, I think the one thing about Kagisho is, like, he and I played golf together in Ireland. He couldn't play at that time, and he almost took me out because I saw the ball coming past me. I could see the brand of the ball and all of that. But he's actually an excellent golfer today.
Got exploded, man.
You know, the one thing people don't know about Craig is that he's quite a family man, that guy, you know? He spends quite a lot of time with his kids playing Scrabble and all sorts of stuff. Mine are a little bit older, so I can do a little bit of this now.
My daughter's 7. My son he's just turned 6. I find it a lot of fun, you know, with my kids at the ages that they are. My wife, Ilona and I met at work. So we both worked at Federal, which was then bought out by Investec. I can't tell you her age, because she will kill me if I do that. We've had a good ride together.
In August of 2016, we were awarded the FPI Approved Professional Practice. And across the country, they've only approved about 14 or 15 businesses. That for us was a huge accolade.
And then 10 years to the day since the company was incorporated. So it was the 26th of June 2018. We had the Intellidex Top Private Bank and Wealth Manager Awards. When the first award was announced, this was the award for the top lump sum investor category. And we won that award. So I was a bit gobsmacked because that's a highly contested award. And then the next award was for young professional, and we won that. And then later on they had the award for top boutique manager, and we were not there. We weren't in the top 5. What we subsequently found out was because we had won the overall award. And when they did announce the overall winner, I just stood there. I mean, the team was going wild, and I just stood there with my hand over my mouth, looking at the names on the board. We're looking forward to the growth that lies ahead of us and see what it means for the team and how they grow as well with the business in their personal capacities.
The culture we've created in this business is absolutely exciting. If nothing else, if this business doesn't go anywhere, I can tell you it's been a fantastic 10 years. We sing together, we dance together, we have a whole lot of fun in the business. We cry together as well. The business is geared highly to high performance, but it's also at the same time a business that has a lot of fun.
We've built the business to this point. The challenge is now to continue living up to your promise, but I think the most important thing is that our clients will always remain at the center of everything that we do.